Hello, everyone. My name is Ethan Slayton. I strongly believe that in this day and age, it is important that people are able to protect themselves against anybody, anywhere they happen to be. Being a mass communication student at DSU, I have much knowledge about controversial topics such as gun control and have been exposed to many differing views on the subject. Today, I'll be discussing the pros and cons of gun control. As you may know, gun ownership is a constitutionally protected right based around the Second Amendment, which is the right to bear arms, according to Hopkins 2021. That being said, guns being used properly can be an effective way of defending yourself when in danger. While guns do have a lot of draws in today's society, the plus can be outweighed when considering safety. Gun control should be more permissive and have less restrictive firearm policies. Gun ownership is a constitutionally protected right in the United States. According to the flag, the right of people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed, according to Hopkins 2021. Gun ownership deters crime rather than cause more crime. It's a proven fact. U.S. gun control measures barely impact mass shootings. That does not deter the fact that guns can still be acquired illegally or legally. According to a study done by Boston College, the homicide rate in universal background check states was 3.3 compared to 5.2 in the remaining 37 states. Violence prevention strategies might help reduce gun violence and save lives in a more effective manner. Intervention and prevention is a way to help reduce gun violence by providing a high quality system and or programs cater to the purpose. Communication and engagement has a direct effect on preventing violence, especially in inner city communities. The restriction of gun laws is understandable but needs to be taken into consideration once more. Banning guns or prohibition will not make them disappear or less dangerous. Guns are used by citizens to protect themselves, their families, and property. With less gun ownership laws comes a decrease in self-defense. Homeowners may have to worry about being able to protect their assets, which is a con. It is a legitimate right of citizens to own weapons, and owning weapons may allow citizens more liberty, more freedom. The Second Amendment assures this, and it's the right to bear arms, according to Gun Control 2003. With loosening up on gun restrictions, legal gun owners will have much more freedom. Criminals will find a way to obtain guns regardless. Criminals will find a way around obtaining weapons and will usually go to extremes to obtain the weapons. Guns can be stolen from legal gun owners, gun shops, or people who generally leave their guns unattended or misplace them in places like their cars. While criminals can obtain guns statistically in many ways, it's more important to know that tightening policies won't change anything for the better. Society will not become safer by restricting gun ownership. Guns do not kill people, people kill people. Individuals have full action and control over what they do to another person. This being said, guns should not be seen as the problem when it is, in fact, the gun. Law-abiding citizens owning firearms better equips them to handle certain situations involving criminals. There will be less crime and more direct action taken towards the criminals. Individuals will no longer have to wait and rely on police or other emergency services, especially when responding to incidents. Weaker individuals, such as women and older individuals living in inner cities, can be virtually defenseless and vulnerable to situations involving criminals. They are statistically more likely to be taken for advantage. Excuse me. Certain individuals are proven to be weaker than the average man, affecting self-defense. Further reasoning why guns should be taken into consideration. Certain individuals are proven to be weaker than the average man. Given the Given the self-defense aspect of things, it could be easy to understand why gun control needs to loosen up. Gun control is consistently being looked down upon due to factors such as mass shootings and acts of domestic terrorism. These are big factors, of course, but there is a bigger picture to be seen. Individual day-to-day life is being affected when trying to push gun restrictions. There are people that don't live in very safe areas that value their gun as a source of protection against any sort of crime or imminent danger. We do not need these restrictive gun laws. We are in much need of more permissiveness within them. Next time you see a news article about someone getting robbed or somebody's house getting burglarized or a freak accident such as mass shootings, think that a legal gun owner could have defended himself if the worst possible scenario had ended up happening. Thank you.